So the velociraptors in Jurassic Park were nowhere as big as they were depicted. Velociraptors in life were more turkey-sized. They're quite a bit smaller.
Good news, but you still gotta worry about those claws.
Historically, the thinking was that that killer claw there, the idea was that really it slashed open the belly of its prey.
But current research suggests that these so-called killer claws may have been quite different.
The problem is that when you actually look at the cross-section of the claw, it's not especially sharp or pointed. It's quite rounded. And so now the thinking is that maybe that claw was used to, like as a crampon, maybe to climb up on top of its prey, or maybe it was used to hold down the prey while the jaws did the dirty work.
In order to get our answer, I wanted to know this one simple thing. If a human was to hunt a raptor, who would win?
One-on-one?
Yep.
I think humans are pretty smart. I'll go advantage human.
Okay, but what does that mean for Digipeter? How many could he take on?
So I'll give you 5. 5, yeah.
How many raptors do you think I could take on?
11.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
All right, I like my odds. So, based off what we now know about raptors, maybe an attack would look more like this. Let's start by making the raptor way smaller and adding some feathers, another thing Dr. Valley told us. Now it kind of looks more like a modern-day bird. And just like we're not afraid of most birds, you probably don't need to be incredibly scared of raptors. Sure, they might attack and hurt you. Again, they have the claws and sharp teeth, but in terms of them killing our Digipeter, they don't really stand a chance. The only other thing Digipeter would have to worry about is if these raptors travel in packs.
A lot of people think that raptors moved about in packs, that they were pack hunters. Again, that's thanks to the movies. But we actually don't have great evidence for pack hunting in any of these animals.
Okay, then I'm going to chalk this up as a win for me. Or for Digipeter.
Good luck.
Okay, let's try this again. So, if you were transported 66 million years into the past and T-Rex was coming for you, it might look something like this. Instead of just one T-Rex, Digipeter is dealing with 3, 4. He can try standing still and hopes that the T-Rexes don't see him, but wait, that doesn't look like it's gonna work. T-Rexes actually have amazing eyesight. They didn't rely on movement to see the prey. They had better eyes than a modern-day hawk, so seeing prey was incredibly easy.
One of the really distinctive features about T-Rex in particular is that its eyes face forward like yours and mine. It had binocular vision. It had an overlapping field of view. So the eyes would have been located one here and the same socket on the other side here. That's a big eye. It would have taken in a lot of light, so they almost certainly had good vision.
So, Digipeter has no choice but to run away for the best. And this time, running might be his best option. No, never mind. Remember, T-Rexes were also ambush predators, so you likely wouldn't even have the chance to run away from them.
Jurassic Park, the T-Rex in that movie was always roaring and announcing its presence. You knew it was getting close before it was there because it was causing the ground to shake. And very likely T-Rex was not quite so loud.
Instead, they'd sneak up on you, chomp down, and kill you. Then the whole group of T-Rexes would devour your body, bones and all. Let's fast forward from the Carboniferous to just 56 million years ago, a time when these beasts were one of the apex predators. These giant cats weighed over 200 kilograms and could run up to 40 kilometers per hour, but only for short bursts. And due to this lack of running, saber-toothed tigers were ambush predators. They'd hide in the bushes and the tall grass, waiting to strike. And when they did, they'd pounce on you with their giant claws and teeth. Their canine teeth could be up to 20 centimeters long. But once they got hold of you, there'd be no going back. The saber-tooth would be on top of you, clawing and biting. It would likely go for your neck first to incapacitate you, kill you. Then it would feast on the rest of you. But unlike most predators during these times, this ferocious tiger wouldn't consume everything. It'd feast on your muscles and your flesh, but leave your bones. This is because it didn't want to damage its valuable canine teeth. Remember, we're about 56 million years away from veterinary dentists. Why is the ground shaking? Oh no, oh gosh, it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I better start moving. Run, little guy, run! This nearly 7,000 kilogram beast was the ruler of the dinosaur kingdom. Hunting in complete solitude, it's approaching Digipeater at nearly 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I don't think I stand a chance here. Maybe I can survive by hiding behind a tree or staying very still. After all, the T-Rex was only good at detecting prey when it's moving. It had eyes the size of oranges, which are bigger than any mammal we have living today. There's no chance my digital legs are getting away from this. All of a sudden, the T-Rex bites with its banana-sized teeth. It had a bite force of nearly 13,000 psi. That would feel like you were being crushed by a building. Then it would tear the flesh off your bones until they were stripped clean. About 80 million years ago, this beast reigned supreme. It was over 10 meters long and had a stronger bite force than the T-Rex. Similar to a lot of other animals on our list, terror crocs would ambush you. You'd likely be unaware of their presence due to their ability to camouflage themselves near the water. If you got too close, a terror croc would quickly lunge at you with its powerful open jaws and then bite down. And if its bite didn't kill you, it would perform the death roll. This is when a terror croc drags you underwater and spins you rapidly. This kind of punishment would almost certainly kill you. At that point, the terror croc would use its massive teeth to chew you into chunks, splitting your body into multiple pieces. And then the terror croc would consume every last chunk of you. Now, similar to modern-day crocodiles, the terror croc had a highly acidic stomach acid that was capable of dissolving your bones. Ugh, I think I'll pass.